Hey everyone, welcome to Daily Duo English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Ben. If you're new here, this is the channel where we help you speak natural, everyday English, not just study it.
Today we're talking about a problem so many learners know very well. Someone asks you a simple question, you know the answer, but then your brain starts doing too much.
First, you think of the answer in your own language. Then you translate it into English. Then you check your grammar. Then you wonder if it sounds natural. And by the time you're ready to speak, the moment is almost gone.
If that sounds familiar, you are in the right place. Today we're talking about how to think in English instead of translating in your head.
And we're not here to say, just practice more. We're not here to say, just watch movies. Today, we'll give you a real strategy for your normal daily life.
Small steps, simple thoughts, and real English you can actually use. Let's start with why translating happens in the first place.
Translating in your head is completely normal when you're learning. It does not mean you're a bad learner. It means your brain is using the strongest tool it has. Your first language is fast because you've used it your whole life.
Exactly. Your brain is not trying to slow you down. It is trying to help. The problem is not translation itself. Translation can be useful when you learn a new word or check a meaning.
The real problem is word-by-word translation while you are trying to speak. In that moment, your brain has too many jobs. It creates the idea, it translates the words, it checks the grammar, it worries about pronunciation, and then it asks, does this sound natural?
That is a lot of work for one sentence. So if you freeze while speaking, it is not always because you don't know English. Very often, it is because your brain is doing too much at the same time.
So today, we're going to make that process lighter. We're going to build a more direct path to English.
Before we get practical, let's make one thing clear. Thinking in English does not mean thinking in perfect English all day. That idea is too big, and honestly, it can make people give up very quickly.
Right. Thinking in English means building small English thoughts until they start to feel automatic. You are not trying to have deep thoughts about life, work, and the world in English from morning to night.
You're starting with tiny, real thoughts. I need coffee. I'm getting dressed. I can't find my keys. I'm a little nervous. Those count. Those are real English thoughts.
And the best part is that you don't need a big study session for this. You already make coffee, walk to work, check your phone, and get ready in the morning. You are just adding a little English to things you already do.
So let's start with the easiest place to practice. Use English during daily tasks.
I love this one because it connects English to real actions. You're not sitting at a desk trying to memorize something. You're living your normal life and you're adding a simple English sentence to it.
Ben, show us what this sounds like in a normal morning.
Sure, I wake up and think, I'm so tired. Then I walk to the kitchen and think, I need coffee. I'm making coffee now. The coffee smells good. I can't find my keys.
And notice how simple those sentences are. For example, I need coffee. I'm making coffee. I can't find my keys. You don't need advanced grammar.
That direct connection is the point. Little by little, English starts to come before the translation.
Let's make it even more practical. Imagine I ask you in the morning, what are you doing?
I'm making coffee.
Good. And if you want to add one more detail?
I'm making coffee because I'm really tired.
Perfect. That is already a natural little thought. You don't need a perfect answer. One simple sentence is enough.
So try this with one activity only. Making coffee, brushing your teeth, packing your bag, walking to the bus stop. Keep it short. 1 or 2 minutes is enough.
And please don't make it fancy. If the sentence feels too simple, that is actually good. Simple is the win here.
Another place to use English is that little voice in your head.
We all have that little voice. It says things like, I'm hungry. I need to leave soon. I forgot to reply to that message. I'm bored. I'm running late.
That voice usually runs in your first language, and we are not going to replace all of it. That would be too much. But you can choose 2 or 3 thoughts that repeat every day and practice those in English.
For example, you probably think some version of this every week. I need to leave soon. I'm going to be late. I should reply later. I'm too tired for this.
Let's turn that into a mini moment. Emily, ask me what I'm thinking before I leave home.
Ben, what's going through your mind right now?
I need to leave soon. I don't want to be late. Where are my keys?
That sounds simple, but it is powerful. He is not translating a long thought word by word. He is catching the main idea in English.
Exactly. And here is the important part. Your first language will still show up all the time. That is normal. When it appears, just gently switch one small thought into English if you can.
This is not a fight with your first language. You are just inviting English to join your day, a few thoughts at a time.
So choose 2 or 3 thoughts this week. Maybe I need to go, I'm hungry, and I forgot my phone. Start with the small thoughts because those are the ones that repeat.
Once you can use English for small thoughts, the next easy place to practice is the world around you.
The words are right in front of you. You can describe what you see, what you hear, and what is happening around you.
Let's try it. Imagine I'm sitting at my desk. I can think the room is quiet. There's a cup on my desk. My laptop is open. I can hear a little traffic outside. It's bright in here.
And if you are outside, it could sound like this. It's cold today. The street is busy. I can see a coffee shop. There are a lot of people. I can hear music.
Those sentences use simple patterns. There is, there are, I can see, I can hear. It's cold, it's quiet, it's loud in here. Let's make it sound more like a real thought. Ben, imagine you're sitting in a cafe. What would you notice in English?
I'd probably think, it's pretty busy in here. There are 2 people talking near the window, and I can hear music in the background.
Nice. That sounds like a real thought, not a grammar exercise.
Exactly. And if you don't know a word, don't stop. If you can't remember mug, say a cup for coffee. Getting your meaning across comes first. The perfect word can come later.
So practice this for 1 minute in one place. Your room, a bus stop, a store, a cafe. Simple sentences. Real things.
And don't forget feelings, because real conversations are full of them.
Yes, people often practice objects and actions, but they forget emotions. Then someone asks, "How are you?" or "How did it go?" And suddenly they freeze because they don't have the feeling words ready.
So during the day, name your emotion in English. Not a full explanation, just a small label.
Let me move through a normal day. In the morning, I'm tired, but I feel okay. Before a meeting, I'm a little nervous. After the meeting, I'm relieved. At night, I feel calm.
Notice the soft words too. A little, kind of, really. They make your English sound more natural.
Let's make that into a real conversation. Then, how are you feeling before the meeting?
I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm ready.
Great. And after the meeting?
I'm relieved. It went better than I expected.
That sounds natural because he didn't just say nervous or relieved. He used a small sentence that could fit into a real conversation.
And this helps fluency because emotions come up all the time. If those little phrases are automatic, you sound more natural and more personal.
So, 2 or 3 times a day, ask yourself how you feel and answer in English. I feel okay. I'm kind of tired. I feel calm now.
Finally, let's talk about the thing that makes you sound much more fluent.
A chunk is a small group of words that comes out as one piece. You don't build it slowly every time, you just use it. I'm not sure. That makes sense. Let me think. I see what you mean. It depends.
These phrases are powerful because they give your brain something ready to use. Instead of translating every word, you use a ready-made piece of English.
Let's show the difference. Word-by-word thinking can sound like this. I want to say that I am not sure.
But with a chunk, it becomes much smoother.
I'm not sure.
Same meaning, much faster, much more natural.
Some chunks are especially helpful because they give you time to think while you are already speaking. Let me think. I need a second to think. The thing is, I feel like what I mean is...
And now we get to the part that can really change how fluent you sound. These chunks can help you start speaking before the full sentence is ready. Let's try that in a real moment. Emily, ask me what I want to do this weekend.
Ben, what do you want to do this weekend?
Let me think. I haven't decided yet, but I feel like staying in. The thing is, I've been really busy, so I'm trying to keep it simple.
That sounded fluent because he didn't freeze in silence. He used chunks to start speaking before the full answer was ready.
Exactly. The chunks gave me a bridge. I didn't need the whole sentence in my head before I opened my mouth.
Let's try one more. Ben, do you want to join us for dinner tonight?
I need a second to think. I think I have something after work, but I'm not sure. Can I let you know later?
Very natural. And again, the goal is not perfect English. The goal is to keep the conversation moving.
Here are two more chunks that are especially useful when your idea is not clear yet. I'm not sure how to explain it. Let me put it another way.
Those are great because they help you repair your sentence while you are speaking. You don't have to stop and panic.
For example, I could say, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I think I need more time.
Or, that's not exactly what I mean. Let me put it another way. I agree with the idea, but I'm worried about the timing.
That is real fluency. Not perfect sentences, just the ability to keep going, fix your meaning, and stay in the conversation.
Start with just a few chunks you can actually use. Let me think is good when you need time. I'm not sure is good when your answer is not ready. And if your idea is hard to explain, try I'm not sure how to explain it, or let me put it another way.
Now let's turn everything into a one-week challenge. Not a strict plan, not homework, just a simple way to practice without making your life harder.
For 1 week, add small English thoughts to your normal day. Narrate one daily task, describe one place around you, name one feeling, and use one chunk.
That's enough. You can do all of this in 2 to 5 minutes a day. The point is not to think in English perfectly. The point is to make English show up more often in your normal life.
Before we finish, let's make this easier and more realistic.
Please don't try to think in perfect English right away. Start small and start messy. A simple sentence you actually think is better than a perfect sentence you'd never use.
And don't feel bad when your first language appears. It will. That is normal. Just come back to English when you can.
Most importantly, don't wait until you feel completely ready. You start with small, imperfect English, and it gets smoother as you practice. I remember one learner who had strong grammar and a big vocabulary, but speaking felt painfully slow for him. He was trying to translate the whole sentence perfectly before saying anything.
So, what helped him?
We made the start easier. Instead of waiting for the perfect sentence, he practiced opening with simple starters like, well, I think, the thing is, and let me think.
The chunk broke the freeze.
Exactly. Then he added tiny English moments during the day. After a few weeks, his pauses got shorter. Not perfect, just smoother, and that is the real goal.
So let's bring the strategy together. Thinking in English is not magic. It is not a switch. It is a habit.
You build it by adding small English thoughts to daily tasks, replacing a few repeated thoughts, describing what you see, naming how you feel, and using chunks when you speak.
If this helped you today, subscribe to Daily Duo English so you don't miss the next lesson.
And here is your small challenge for today. Look around you right now and write one simple English sentence in the comments.
It can be really simple. The room is quiet. I'm drinking coffee. That one sentence counts. That's how the habit starts.
We're so glad you practiced with us today. We're your Daily Duo.
And your English speaking buddies. See you next time.